Okay, until Dr. Hab comes. Um, we were talking about happiness and what makes you happy. So, Malika, tell us what makes you happy.
What make me happy? I tell before seeing my kids happy, seeing my mother happy and satisfied, saying also helping people make me happy. Uh, Also feel my God satisfied about me, and I don't make a big mistake in my life. That for me, I have feel me happy. Um, uh, and when I achieve my goals, do small steps in my life to achieve my goals, make me happy. This course make me happy. A lot of small things make me happy.
Yes. Was the point of making mistakes? It's okay to make mistakes in life. We all make mistakes as we are still living. But the good thing is that we do not repeat those mistakes. We learn from our mistakes, of course, but we should not repeat them again, especially if they hurt others, especially if we don't get new experience from those mistakes. Scientists make mistakes, and that's why eventually or at the end, in the end they just make something beautiful for us, light
Big
or
mistake.
machines. Yeah. Okay. So, Heba, does having an animal or a pet make you happy?
No, no. I don't love it.
You don't like animals?
No, no.
Any animals or birds or anything?
I afraid of them all.
All of them?
All of them.
I'm not afraid of all of them. I had
All
to
of them.
let it go.
All of them until insects.
Nothing.
Yes, yes. How about you, Manel?
For what makes me happy, or animals.
What makes you happy?
Oh yes. Actually, addition for Malika, I agree with Malika totally. But this feeling of happiness, I think, related to simply action, especially for women. Maybe sometimes a nice word makes me happy. Red flower makes me happy. All caring of woman makes a woman happy. Even when I make a good cook, an application of my husband makes me happy. See my kids happy makes me happy. Spending time with family makes me happy. Hanging out with friends makes me happy. Um, I think small, simple action can turn your mood from sad or out of mood to happy or a nice mood, make you in top or over the moon.
Yes. Ihab, how can you become happy again when you are sad?
Okay, every person have sometimes have weakness or be tired. When we feel sad, okay, we should search about anything make us happier or makes us happy. Okay, so everyone, I think, have his own has his own ways of happiness, and this is ways different from from one person to another.
Well, what about you? It's different from one.
Because sometimes bringing up a pet animal in our home sometimes make us happy. When for another thing that when I get sad, I can talk about my friends, for example, about my reasons of sad, of being sad. Okay, so everyone should revise revise himself and try to get rid of the feel of sadness and change it with happiness feelings. Okay, and everyone can do it if he ha- if he has the ability, okay, or willing to do it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys some notes on the group. Okay. So I'm gonna share the screen. Hold on. So usually we use adjectives after the verb to be. The verb to be is am or is or are in the present, was and were in the past, and been in the past participle. Okay. So when you say you say I'm happy, all right. Um, I am not happy. If you want to make it negative, I'm not happy. Um, but you don't say I don't happy. Okay. We don't use verb do with adjective. So you can say I'm happy or
Not
I'm not happy, which is equal to I'm sad. So instead of using the not plus the adjective, you can use the adjective, another one. This makes it useful. Also, after the modal verbs, can, could, shall, should, may, might, will, would, all this.
Infinitive.
Usually we use a verb infinitive, so we don't use another thing. Verb infinitive, for example, if we have the verb do, if I put it does, it's not infinitive. Okay?
Do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go, if I say goes, then it's not infinitive. Okay? So we use the infinitive form of the verb, infinitive or the base form of the verb. Do can be used as a main verb also as a helping verb, like when it's used in the past, for example, or in the present. Does he usually do his work? Does he usually do his work? So we use do here, and we use do. This is the main verb, and this is
Infinitive.
infinitive verb. Very good. This is the main verb. One note also about everyone. With respect to Oxford, everyone is a pronoun, or everybody. It means like every person, all people, but it takes usually a singular verb in the present. Usually take a singular verb. Everyone has.
Mm.
Okay? In the past, no problem. We're talking about the present.
Yeah.
The teacher commented on everyone's work. Everyone was. Okay, singular verb. Was. All right, this is in the past also. Everyone was, not were. Were for plural. People were good. People were bad. But everyone, pointing at everyone is was. So everyone takes it. All right, you should just connect for this. And when you use a pronoun, we use unfortunately with a plural pronoun. So we say they. Okay. Everyone did a pretty good job. They were good. All right. Because you're not talking about someone specifically. You're not talking about he or she. And that's why some grammar scientists may say that we can just use he or she because we don't know what who we're talking about. Okay, so we use it this way. Some people say right this way. Everyone is good. Okay. They are nice. Okay? So if you're not talking about someone specifically, so everyone goes to they. Like all people. Some people say he or she is nice. Okay? He or she is nice. So this is the confusing thing in English grammar. Sometimes it takes a singular verb and a plural. Okay? So the best way is to use the dictionary to know when to put it and how to use a certain word. Okay? Very good. All right. Now we're going to continue. We said what makes you happy. What makes me happy? For example, food. What makes you happy is food. When I eat something I like, I feel happy. When I was a student and the class was boring, so sometimes I just think of food or thought of food at that time. I thought of food that, oh, after the class I'm going to eat this and this and this. So this makes it easier for me to have the class. Just thinking about positive things or things that make you happy, make you happy. You don't have even to do it, but just thinking about something that makes you happy, then you will be happy.